You know what? This was my first valid day in court since filing my claims in 2019. I would never want to go up against me in court. I will chastise anyone, including the judge. I'm fearless. No person is honorable in my life without earning it by my standards. I put the judge in her place multiple times regarding justice being made non-essential. The due diligence to read everything and stop asking me to put a limit on my claim. I'm like, when I was adjudicating loans, I couldn't decide to only read the first 2 pages of their tax summary, and I would be negligent to do so. She understood. I told her I'm suing her boss, half of the Ontario Landlord and Tenant Board in London, plus the police and the people at the Supreme Court, and I said you're not off limits, so do your job well. I will be auditing your work. She tried to pass the blame. Well, I don't make the rules, and I reminded her of her morals and individual responsibility. I do not sue without enough evidence to prove the narrative and claim, and I know how to collect my evidence so that it is irrefutable and without reasonable doubt. I also exhaust the defendant's ability to do better, showing the court I had no choice but to proceed legally. I really shake the courtroom upside down. Lawyers are sort of castrated in front of the judge. Sometimes they like to brag about immunity, and I remind them only criminals grant themselves immunity, and I'll make sure to submit private prosecutions if they act criminally. And then I tell the judges, everything you do and say can and will be used against you, if necessary. They aren't even trained for people like me. They are sometimes abusive in response and sometimes they are choked. I have been obstructed for 5 years heavily criminally, and these goons can see now that I wasn't the vulnerable retard they wanted me to be. I'm very powerful. I'm very smart. I have reshaped universities, national firms. Anywhere I see things need to change, I go for it. I don't ask. I say, improve, stop this. If you don't, you know now and I will see you. With the government, it was the most corrupt yet, and the entire time I was collecting evidence to use against them, and I told them this. They called my bluff. Oh, just another crazy person. They assumed